Imagine being strapped and held down by someone that's much larger than what you are. You don't know what's going on or why it's happening. Before you even have a moment to fight back, your mouth is being pried open. Plastic tubes are being forced down your mouth and shoved down your throat. Fiddle, a male cat at the University of Virginia, this is what he's going through daily. They're testing on him. According to the article, PCRN exposes cruel use of cats at the University of Virginia. On Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, Bill had a plastic tube forced down his throat 22 times in one day. I'm going to give a speech over how animal testing does not benefit humans and it only hurts the animals. Animals are suffering day to day because they're being targets for scientists to create medicines to cure human sicknesses. I've read over the issue and I highly agree with the findings of animal cruelty. My three main reasons for why animal testing does not benefit humans is it's inhumane, it's life-threatening, and it does not contribute to improving human health. So whenever I first start talking out about inhumane, I automatically think of the 8th Amendment, no cruel and unusual punishment. Animals can be used multiple times a day for the same tests, and they don't have a say on whether they want to be used or not. Humans can give their permission to be used or if they don't want to be used, and I feel like that should connect to the animals too. And then it can also cause them extreme illness and extreme pain, and it's just sad. And then a lot of animals go into tests knowing that they're going to be hurt. A lot of animals are poisoned and know that the scientists go into it knowing that they're going to hurt this animal and they're going to poison it and it might not survive. They use needles and probes to poke and pry at animals, and I know I don't like needles, so why would an animal like needles? And then there's a big thing going on right now about bunnies being tested for like different makeup products and how it's affecting the bunnies. And this is just like a really way of how it's going, like how it's affecting the rabbits. Some of them are way, way worse than that, and it's just sad. I couldn't post the pictures on my slide. It's really sad. Since I have talked about how animal testing is inhumane, moreover, I will discuss on how animals' lives are being threatened. Okay. In this picture, it says this won't hurt a bit, and then it has like an animal paw coming out towards the human, and it says swelling, blistering, inflammation, blindness, ulcers, agony, and death. So it's kind of just showing what we're doing to the animal and how it would be on us. A human body has like a lot more structure than an animal body. We're made up of more muscles, bones, tissues to withstand the pain, and our brains are a lot more developed, and our heart's a lot more developed than what an animal's system is made up of. So we'd be able to withstand some of the stuff that they go through because there's different substances. And then I found that I think you should test on like other objects or people, because bananas can share up to 97% of DNA as a human. So bananas are more like humans than something like this, than the animals in the study. And then some people give their bodies to science so they can test on people who want to do that. Now that I have discussed two of my main points about animal testing, I will talk about what gets to me the most. animal testing does not improve human health. Humans react differently to different things. Like, an animal can have one reaction and it not be the same as what it would affect on a human. And it could be like between burns, rashes, infections. It could like not affect the animal at all and then affect the human, or it could affect the animal more and the human less. And then there's different skin types, because there's fur, there's feathers, and human skin, and it's all different. We're all made of different genes and genetics, so it affects us all differently. And then there's different sizes, so small, large, medium. They even test on like horses, and then it goes to mice, and then it goes to like monkeys and stuff like that. So, in conclusion, I hope I have made an impact on you as to why animal testing is not necessary for human cures. Animals do not like to be poked or pried on, yet they get this abuse every day. Furthermore, animal testing is inhumane, life-threatening, and does not improve human health. I'm going to leave you all with a quote that I found, and it says, "We don't smoke, we don't drive, we don't wear makeup or perfume, we don't use paint, we don't drink alcohol, we don't drop bombs, we don't take drugs. Just because you do, why should we suffer?"